The president faced the media earlier today for a scheduled panel interview at the palace. The chief executive expounded on many issues the citizenry is very concerned with and enumerated what is being done by the government and even answered a query about his son's role in the recently concluded World Economic Summit and what the future holds for the young House Solon. Mela Las Moras has the full report.
As he faced several media personalities today in a panel interview in Malacanang, President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. shared his views on various topics of national importance nowadays. Starting off with the agriculture sector, where many are complaining about the high prices of agri-products like onions. According to President Marcos, the government always looks after the welfare and livelihood of our farmers, as well as the consumers, so the authorities are now doing the best they can to respond to the situation.
The increasing prices of food products is alarming, and that's why we now have to, whatever we do, we must import. I think my sentiments about importation are clear, but it is an emergency situation that has been brought about by neglect of the agricultural sector for many, many years. And therefore, our production is well below our demand. Therefore, we must import.
He also had this to say on the issue of inflation.
Yan ang problema kung hindi nagpapatulog sa akin yung inflation eh. That's what I lose sleep every night over, is how to bring down inflation. So I'm determined to make sure that the inflation starts to come down in the first quarter and mag-normalize na pagkatapos nun.
Meanwhile, on his foreign trips, the chief executive once again stated that these are important and beneficial for the country, although for this year, he's planning to take fewer trips abroad.
I'm the new kid on the block. Nobody knows who I am. Kailangan ko magpakilala. Sino? Kasi pag sabi, bago ito. Sino ba to? May alam ba ito? Tama ba yung mga ginagawa? O ano bang klaseng tao yan? Yun ang mga, it's important also na magkaroon ng personal, halimbawa personal sa mga leader.
During his last foreign trip to Davos, Switzerland, one of the Philippine government plans that he presented was the proposed creation of the Maharlika Investment Fund in the country, which now faces controversy due to the alleged re-engineered House version of the bill.
The idea of using the GOCCs to put value into the Maharlika Fund was broached in Davos, and it was brought up. I don't know why it made its news here immediately to the Philippines, and people are very concerned about it. You cannot use funds of the GOCC. Pera ng gobyerno, what will the government spend? It was a proposal. It's not something that we have adopted.
As of this time, with the resumption of session in Congress, the ball is now in the Senate for the MIF bill approval, and the President said,
ang message ko sa Senado, suriin ninyo ng mabuti para maganda yung batas natin. Nag-release ng statement si Senate President na baka by Holy Week matapos na. Maganda yun. That would be good. But ako sa akin, mas importante na maging tama kaysa maging mabilis.
Meanwhile, on the issue of politics, President Marcos was also asked if his son, House Senior Deputy Majority Leader Sandro Marcos, is now being groomed to follow his footsteps, to which he answered,
no, we're not grooming him for anything. He's grooming himself. The reason he accompanies us is because he's an author of the Maharlika Bill, the Maharlika Fund Bill.
Mela Las Moras for the Nation.